So it was an early start to day 5. We woke up early for a sunrise mission at Peak District, which ultimately fails because every time there's me and the camera, it's always a failed sunset or sunrise. So regardless the situation, we decided to still go ahead because of the scenery. The scenery still looks very nice, as you can see from the views itself. As we were reaching the top, it started to rain, and then me and Rose got really nervous and anxious, so we decided to head back to the car. As we were reaching the bottom, it stopped raining. But thankfully, we managed to reach the car before it started to pour. Then the three of us head back to Sheffield to have a very good breakfast. And then I took a very short nap because I was just too tired before heading to York, which was a 1 hour's drive from Sheffield. Bye, Noel.
Bye!
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 It seems to be a trend that we always reach our Airbnb or our accommodations after 4, which is already dark. So we reached York at about 4 PM plus, and the ISO though. We are here! Just reached our first Airbnb. Gonna check it out now after 1 hour and 30 minutes drive.
York!
To be honest, it's quite scary in the United Kingdom when it's dark. When we checked into the Airbnb, our host, Yella, Jelle, but pronounced as Yella. He was really nice. Here is a screenshot of the listing of his house. If you do want to stay, go and check him out. So we just checked into the Airbnb and it's damn cute and awesome. More about it is that the guy name is Yella. He lived in the UK, born in the Netherlands, and his company is about York obviously. So it's loveyork.com and it's quite interesting. Oh no, tomorrow check out at 10 AM. But yeah, as you can see from the B-rolls, the room is very cozy and Love rolls the bed. Love rolls the bed. Rose loved the bed.
I really love the bed. See? It's so soft.
So once we finished our check-in and settled down into our Airbnb, we spent the rest of the day exploring York at night, which is basically nothing. We had a really nice dinner at the Star Inn. INN, the city. Star Inn, the city. Food was really nice, and apparently Rose really loved the scallops. Better than Gordon Ramsay. So after a long travel from Sheffield with my very bad sinus getting worse, we decided to head back to the Airbnb to have an early night. And yeah, that marks the end of our day 4. It's our 6th day of the trip, 9 AM. We're going to be exploring the city of York. There are a couple of things we want to go before we head to the rural areas. It's snowing. So this is where we stayed last night, and we reached in the dark and can't really tell, but it looks very nice, and yeah, very England-y kind of home. And sorry if I don't vlog much because I'm still having sinuses and flus and sometimes cough. Snow on our car. To be honest, it is my first time seeing snow coming from the sky. Soon about 9 AM plus, when the sun came out, all the ice melted and it stopped. But when I asked my friend, snow usually falls in January, so technically it should not fall at that point of time, November. So having snow in November is quite weird. Global warming. But yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.
Hi.
Hey, yeah, we will be making our move now.
Okay,
yeah,
alright.
Thank you so much for hosting us.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your stay.
So after we check out of our Airbnb, we went to explore the city of York. Just parked the car and we're gonna check out York Minster now. Let's go. One of the oldest cathedral in United Kingdom itself, and it is very big with the giant stained glass art, which looks very beautiful. But one reminder before you head over to York Minster, you have to book your tickets and you have to pay. It's not free, it's £12 per person, which is 24 SGD.
York Minster was opened in 637 AD and has a very cool architectural design. Very Gothic-y style, which I love it so much. It is also one of the largest cathedrals in England, and the interior is super grand. It also has this underground kind of thing that shows different artifacts and tools called the undercrafts. Ceilings are super high with beautiful stained glass as usual. Remember to buy your tickets online, and even though I think it is expensive, it's definitely a must visit.
So a little bit more about York City Centre. It's relatively crowded during Christmas because there are a lot of Christmas markets, and so far I've been to 3 Christmas markets and York has been my favourite so far. Very lively and a lot of stores with a variety of food and other shopping options.
And the second place that we visited was Holy Trinity Church, a very small church that only took us 5 minutes to see the whole place.
So after Trinity Holy Church, we went to visit Museum Garden. The museum there is closed, so it's basically just garden. Overall, nothing much to see if you just want to enjoy and take a walk in York.
And a lot of squirrels eating chestnut.
We actually planned to leave York at about 2 p.m, but it was really so nice that we decided to extend our car park and stayed a little longer, watching the sunset and taking another stroll across the Christmas markets. Before leaving York, we managed to catch the sunset at York Wall. So overall, York City was me and Rose most favourite city so far. So if you do come to United Kingdom, make sure to go and check out York. 2 days will be a perfect amount of time for you to explore the entirety of York. So all good things must come to an end. Just left York. 1 hour drive to Fellbeck. Fellbeck.
A1036. Now turn left.
Oh, finally in the Airbnb. I'm so tired after hours drive. It's only 5:30 and there's no watch. It's only 5:30. I'm gonna die already. But the Airbnb looks nice. It looks small, but the exterior wise, just waiting for the view tomorrow. Maybe I'll wake up for sunrise. Hopefully there's sunrise lah. So my lens focusing has problems now. Whenever it focuses, it makes this very weird noise. Why? The wide angle lens, why? So now I have to vlog with the 24 to 70. So basically the room tour is, that's all. Queen bed, kitchen, toilet, Rose is using it. And a very small 2-person table. Fridge is over there. And yeah, basically this is our entire Airbnb on top of a hill in a farm, so it's quite interesting. I haven't been vlogging much as well because I've been rather sick. I've been coughing, sneezing and sinusing, if that's a word. It's actually only 5:30 and it's extremely dark out already. So yeah, we're gonna cook some of our food that we bought from Marks and Spencer's. So the Marks and Spencer's here in UK sell this kind of food. What? It looks atas lah, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna cook some dinner and eat.
So after reaching our Airbnb at night, we didn't know what was our surroundings. So the next morning when we woke up, we are staying at a farm. When we went out of the car last night, it smelled like cow manure.
Somebody just dropped her glove in a pile of shit.
Cow shit!
Good morning. Well, the fun thing about not knowing where you stay or coming to your comms late at night is enjoying the awesome view. As you can see over there, the camera doesn't really do justice. But yeah, this is where we stayed last night, and it's a farm. It looks really, really nice. However, we're only staying for one day, and we are already moving off to Glasgow. Oh, this feels so surreal. Apart from that, everything is good. Just that it smells like cow shit. But I'm fine with that. The views though.
Yeah, so overall the stay was really, really nice. The Airbnb was basically all to ourselves.
So a little bit more about this place is that it is called Fellbeck. 1 hour's drive from York, and it's south of Yorkshire Dales. So if you're interested in staying in this place, I'll leave the Airbnb on the screen and in the link below. It's really, really nice. It's only about $100 SGD and £50, so totally worth it if you want to stay here and enjoy the farm experience. I believe if you can check with the owner, they might let you milk the cows, but too bad we are already going off for our 5-hour drive, the longest drive of the entire trip.
So after we left our Airbnb, our first location was Burnsall Village. It was a village Rose wants to see, and our journey there was really shady. Roads was very narrow, was very curvy, and if you just tilt your steering wheel to the left a bit, you can actually fly off the road. We were at a point where we were so high, there was no signal, and there was actually ice on the roadside, which was really, really interesting.
It's so windy. My hair is a mess. I think we are like on one of the highest part already, and the view is just awesome. It's beautiful minds. You can tell my nose is gone. You can see there's all ice there. There's ice there. Wow, man. Ice. Oh, so cold. Ice everywhere. So we just drove 1 hour from our Airbnb and we just reached Burnsall, a little village south of Yorkshire Dales. It looks really quaint, little town, and I know Rose wants to come here, so I bring her here. It's just one stop of the many before we reach Glasgow, a 5-hour drive. And yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures, drink some tea like an English person would, and head out to our next destination. Yeah, enjoy.
And once we reached Burnsall Village, it was very, very small, only one hotel, and the tea shop that we wanted to drink tea at was not even open, even after the stated time on Google. So all we did was just walk around for a little bit, take a few pictures.
There's even a primary school over here. Sheep! Hi Sean!
And after Burnsall Village, we made our way to Ribblehead Viaduct, which was another 1.5 hours drive. And the same thing, the roads was very curvy, very narrow, but it was very fun to drive in.
On top of don't know what mountain or valley, imagine I flew a drone from that through the hole. But I got no drone. But the view is sick.
Oh shit. Let us go, okay?
Beep beep.
We never do anything to you, so just let us go, okay? Bye bye, baby. Good boy. Good.
So now we are at the Ribblehead. So basically there's a train that passes by, and it's something like a bridge, which is quite cool, I would think. So that's why we dropped here, but nothing much lah. We kind of missed the train just now when we just reached. Probably take a few pictures together and head off to the next destination.
So the Ribblehead Viaduct wasn't very interesting per se, because we didn't really walk all the way up to the train track because it was too windy and it looks like it was going to rain, and we did not have a lot of time.
Second stop of our 4 to 5 hour drive is done. Mud. And yeah, we'll be making the next stop near a small town to pump petrol, probably eat lunch maybe. And there's a radio behind me. and after that small town, see how maybe we might stop again because it's going to be a long drive to Glasgow. Because somebody cannot drive, then I have to drive all alone or all by myself. Disappointing. So we just reached Carlisle. I don't know how to pronounce. Carlisle. Insert Google Translate.
Carlisle.
It was about 2.5 hours drive south of Glasgow. Yeah, we made a pit stop there to eat our late lunch, early dinner, and we ate Nando's, which surprisingly was quite nice. Even Rose says it's nice.
We're gonna just explore the city for a little bit, have a bit of snack before we head off to the next destination, which is our hotel at Loch Lomond. Let's go! So we just finished lunch at 4:30 and we're gonna make our way to our next Airbnb, which is 2 hours away because I'm very tired already, but it's only 4:30 and it's this dark, so yeah.
You say you're a bit tired, Oli?
Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
You just said you are very tired already?
Initially planned to stay at Glasgow, however, we decided not to because of the Omicron cases that spike.
6 cases of the Omicron variant in Scotland so far. 4 of these are in Lanarkshire and 2 in Greater Glasgow and Clyde.
But we decided not to. We booked another hotel outside of Glasgow, which is northwest of Glasgow near Loch Lomond, which was called Tulie Inn. After a treacherous 4.5 hours drive, we have finally reached Loch Lomond. We kind of cancelled our Airbnb at Glasgow, sadly, because it was a city that we wanted to check out. But we took an alternative plan to stay at Loch Lomond, which is also relatively famous river. Yeah, and it's also nearer to where we want to go. Room tour. Table. Bed. Toilet. Storeroom. Door. Me.
Rose!
Never asked you.
Shut up, you.
Ooh. Yeah, so it's currently 7:34. Gonna eat dinner soon. Oh yeah, forget to update you. We are already in Scotland. We passed the border a few hours ago. But somebody lazy used the camera to take. So we're gonna have our dinner now right below the hotel itself. Gonna have me some fish and chips, mate. Yeah, I'm still sick. Ever infamous square sausages by Scotland.
Apparently all of this is ice.
Cut off for that only. Oh shit.